Something big is clearly building, and Samsung wants that sense of anticipation to hit before anything else. A newly released teaser is making the rounds, and it wastes no time drawing attention straight to the Galaxy S26 Ultra's front-facing camera. The visuals are calm but deliberate, hinting that what looks minimal on the surface is setting the stage for something far more calculated. The teaser focuses on refined details, ultra-slim display borders, softened frame corners, and familiar physical buttons that signal continuity rather than disruption. Everything feels restrained and intentional. Then comes the phrase placed front and center, next-level privacy. It sounds simple, but it immediately reframes how you look at the entire clip, suggesting there's more happening beneath the surface. At first glance, the message appears to be about Samsung's privacy display technology, but slow it down and the visual hints start stacking up. The video quietly gives us a clearer look at the Galaxy S26 Ultra's front design, from the selfie camera cutout to the symmetry of the bezels. None of it feels accidental, and each frame seems designed to be studied. The selfie camera cutout is clearly visible, along with evenly balanced bezels and smoothly rounded corners that soften the phone's overall profile. Even the placement and layout of the side buttons come into focus. The entire front feels carefully proportioned, like Samsung is refining a formula rather than reinventing it, and that alone raises bigger questions. Looking at the full picture, it's obvious Samsung is continuing to evolve its design language. The Galaxy S26 Ultra leans further into curved corners, pushing even more distance between itself and the boxy aesthetic that defined earlier Ultras. Compared to the Galaxy S25 Ultra, this feels like a confident move toward visual consistency across the Galaxy lineup. One detail that stands out immediately is the selfie camera cutout, which appears slightly larger than before. That change doesn't feel random. It lines up closely with Apple's recent focus on improved group selfies with the iPhone 17. By increasing the cutout size, Samsung appears to be widening the front camera's field of view without making a dramatic visual shift. Then there are the bezels. They're extremely thin, perfectly even on all four sides, and cleanly executed. While reports suggest the thickness matches the Galaxy S25 Ultra, the improved symmetry makes a noticeable difference. The result is a display that feels more immersive and more premium, even without changing the raw dimensions. Along the right edge of the device, 3 physical buttons remain in place. 2 handle volume, while the side key stays adaptable. Users can assign it as a dedicated AI shortcut or keep it functioning as a traditional power button. It's a small detail, but one that reinforces Samsung's focus on flexibility and personalization. The teaser's caption adds another layer of intrigue. It includes a link tied to Samsung's Kenya division. The page itself isn't live yet, but the intent is obvious. Samsung has officially begun the Galaxy Unpack tease cycle, and with the timing lining up, all signs point to major announcements landing as soon as next week. Just when that anticipation settles in, everything shifts. A fresh leak suddenly pulls back the curtain on the Galaxy S26 Ultra entirely. Reliable insider Evan Blass returns with a clean, watermark-free 360-degree video, revealing the device from every angle well ahead of Unpacked and showing the phone exactly as Samsung plans to ship it. At first glance, the Galaxy S26 Ultra looks familiar, but the refinements quickly become clear. The corners are more rounded than the Galaxy S25 Ultra, subtly improving how the phone appears and likely how it feels in hand. The bezels are slimmer as well, allowing the display to stretch closer to the edges. Flip the phone around and the camera design immediately commands attention. A bold camera island houses 3 main sensors, while 2 separate rings sit alongside the main bump. These contain a time-of-flight sensor and a telephoto unit, completing a setup that looks both purposeful and visually balanced. Inside the primary cluster, you'll find an ultra-wide camera, the main sensor, and a periscope zoom lens built for long-range shots. Notably, Samsung has dropped the Saturn-style camera rings. In their place are clean metallic rings, a direct response to user feedback after the Galaxy S25 Ultra. It's a subtle change that sharpens the entire look. Samsung has also been teasing its new privacy display feature alongside all of this. Built on Flex Magic Pixel technology, the display reduces visibility from side angles, helping keep on-screen content protected when privacy matters most. With teasing underway and leaks filling in the gaps, the countdown has clearly entered its final phase.